Be ready for this. It's like an In Flames on budget. Okay? Hell yeah, that's what you get when Ola is in a hurry right there. Some B-stock In Flames shit. Anyways, hello and welcome to Son of Ola 247. Oh my god. It's dead smack in the middle of summer. And, you know, my kids are on vacation, so I don't necessarily have as much time as when it's not summer. So, you know, I have to rush some things. You know, that song was a little bit rushed. Hope that was okay. Maybe I got a little influenced by Iron Maiden. Maybe a little bit of In Flames. I don't know. Let's just see. Anyways, check out this guitar right here. This is the new X1.6 FR CLN Cannibalismo. Oh my god. We've been releasing a fair bit of these Cannibalismo guitars lately, and here's the X1. It's the one that you need to have. Look at that. Drive-by. Ooh, look at that. Without even, you know, dinging the X right there. Because I did it like this. Phew! Because I'm a pro. There's a little stink face here in the corner. Why is she a stink face? I don't know. She has eaten something real bad. Hey, Pixie. What? What are you doing, bro? I promise you, we'll go out for a walk right after I'm done with this. Okay? Lilla Pixolino. I think she has eaten some... Oh, hello. I think she has eaten some weird shit outside. And now she's all like low and shit. Son of Ola 247, let's head into the news. The return of a legend. Tony Iommi and Laney mark Black Sabbath's final show with an ultra-limited signature amplifier, which revives an old favorite for the first time in 13 years. Hell yeah, let's milk it. Only 50 of the relaunched TI-100, which brings back Iommi's signature head from 2012, will be made available. Notably, the TI-100 was the most recent culmination of their pair's long-standing partnership, which began way back in the 1960s when Iommi used the LA-100BL. Hell yeah, this is gonna demonetize the video, but that's okay. It's worth it. Oh, who came to visit? Is it the... she opened the door, but then she left.
More and more involved in it.
Hell yeah, dude. Talk about one of the most influential guitar players in the metal world today, man. Holy shit. If we didn't have Tony, there wouldn't have been any metal. Well, I mean, maybe, but they were the pioneers, man. But was that the only riff we get to hear? Let's listen to it again. All right, so... I think that's extremely cool. How much is it gonna be for sale? Like $20,000 or something? $5,000, okay. I mean, it's still a lot of money, but you know, for the dentists and the lawyers, not so much. Dude, the show was yesterday. How was it? I have no idea. I'm on vacation, so let me know how it was in the comment section. You can probably buy one of these live stream tickets still or something. Hell yeah. Cash grab or not, I still think it's pretty fucking cool. I mean, this is probably gonna be the last we see in terms of a signature product with Tony Iommi, you know, with the conjunction of Black Sabbath, because, you know, it's the final Black Sabbath show. So this is it right here. Scott Stapp says Creed have talked about making a new album. When it's the right time, it's gonna be incredible. I think it'll probably be, if not on par, better than anything we've ever done. That means that we have songs. He's basically saying, oh, we're talking about making a new album. But then he's saying they're probably, if not on par, better than anything we've ever done. So that means that there probably are songs already been made. Stapp compared the reunion to slipping into a familiar, well-worn glove, but one that's taken on a new meaning. I think this experience has been kind of like it's putting on an old glove. That's just repeating what he... That sense of maturity, he believes, could bring something powerful to the table if they move forward with an album. When that day comes, when we decide to make a Creed album, I think it's probably going to be really good. To hear the fans sing every song and the energy that's in the room, man, it's a dream come true, and we don't take a moment of it for granted, he added. The Summer of '99 Cruise 2023 marked the Creed's first performance together in 11 years, and the man hasn't let up. Dude, I'm just thinking like, okay, how's this... I mean, I'm trying to compare Creed with like Linkin Park. That Linkin Park sort of came back, obviously, without Chester and with a new vocalist. And Creed came back, and I'm kind of thinking like, okay, how are these two comparing in terms of like audiences in this case? I saw that Linkin Park had to kind of cancel a couple of shows, or not cancel shows, but they had to move to smaller venues. How are Creed? Are they selling out arenas or not? That's what I want to know. The early 2000s are coming back to stay. I think people are getting nostalgic about, bands that came out in the 2000s right now, which to me is, the new metal. So it's kind of weird seeing that something that's new is getting a revival. Anyways, I full on support anything that Mark Tremonti is touching. So absolutely, I'm going to give it a chance when it comes out. All right, Ibanez have released a new lineup of RGA Premium designed to inspire. Okay, let it inspire. That is actually looking pretty freaking sick. Designed to inspire, all Ibanez Premium series are manufactured with select tone woods. Yes. High-profile electronics, hardware, and dedicated skill of craftsmanship and care in details for your musical journey. The richness of sound, stunning appearance, and unrivaled playability of the Ibanez Premium series will open the gate to a reservoir of inspiration. Holy shit. You know what this reminds me of? I gotta read what we're writing on our website. Hang on. We have something similar, which I think is like half corny, but which is kind of like the point. I want it to be a corny guitar website. The Cannon Lethal Plus 6-string guitar will set you apart from everyone else. With its distinctive stealth looks and features that this guitar is a precise professional instrument suitable for both stage and studio. The reliable Flordos 1000, made of hardened steel combined with an oversized block, offers increased system. Dude, this is great. I don't think texts like this has ever sold a guitar, but they are needed on the website, okay? So I just thought it was fun because it feels like, did we hire the same guy to write these? All right, let's check on the lineup real quick. We are the RGA 20P1 PB. So we have a poplar burl top right there. Dude, that's cool, man. I like that. Dude, nice back. Nice back. Deep twilight burst low gloss. That looks actually sick, that thing. So it's a neck through, obviously, and the neck through goes through the veneer of the body, and yeah, cool. How expensive will these guitars be? That's what I wonder. What? Videos. Oh, video. Ooh. It's the Mate Bodor. Okay. Designed to inspire. Dude, I don't see this being very common on Ibanez guitars, to be honest, where it's like an open pore poplar right there. Gibraltar. Okay, so yeah, you got the edge on that one, but on the 7-string you have a fixed bridge. Leave some notes for the rest of us, okay? Mate. Only the one 6-string right there has that an edge, and the other ones are fixed right there. Okay, I can dig it. Okay, so $16.99 for the 6-string right there, $16.99. $15.99 for the one with the fixed bridge right there. Yeah. That's fair. That's a fair price in my opinion. Absolutely. Dimmu Borgir has a new guitarist. If you like Chrome Division, you know the name. Which is fun because when I saw the picture, I was thinking like, damn, it's fucking Christian Niemann right there. This is Christian Niemann. And here's the guitar player of the new guitar player of Dimmu Borgir. But it's not the same guy. unfortunately. It would have been cool if it was Christian, because Christian's a solo guitar artist. He plays in Sorcerer. Incredible band. Who is it then? Shell Damage Carlson, of course. Middle name Damage. I think that's in his birth certificate right there. And he's replacing Galder, who left the band to focus solely on Old Man's Child. And hell yeah, I can't see shit, but I guess the new guitar player is on the stage somewhere while they're playing Puritania. Ah, there he is. You can see him right there. All right, Slipknot has launched a secret website. Once again, they did this once before for something. I don't remember what it was, but they like doing a weird-ass website. They did this back during the absolute first album as well. I remember they teased with a sketchy website. There's a new site called 7426. There's a number .net. What is that? And then you're supposed to write stuff in here. Cock. Like it's like a password. So I'm writing cock. Let's see what happens. You have nothing to contribute, so stay the f out. But someone on Reddit figured out if you write come play dying. Intrusion detected. You are being observed. By continuing, you consent to your actions being tracked, your data being harvested, and your identity being marked for future contact. You also agree to immediate ownership and full responsibility of the contents of the box should it find you. This is so scary. Are we getting hacked? Okay, come play dying. Ooh, what? I can't count. That's seconds, minutes, hours. So in 19 days, 11 hours, are we gonna hear a new song from Slipknot featuring Eloy Casagrande? Huh? I think that's what it's gonna be, man. It's time to hear a song with Eloy on it. No? But no. No, it can't be that. This looks like it's old. Is it a reissue or something like that? Because it's an old picture. And that, my friends, was the news. Thank you so much. First show?
Glad to be back. Just playing music in general. Yeah, first show of this tour.
Yeah. Very cool, man.
I mean, this band is played in so many different, like, you know, just versions of the people.
Yeah,
it's just always been me and Steve, the bass player.
Right. Have you played with this iteration? Like
I've never played with this guy before ever.
Okay.
And like he's helping us out, you know. And, like,
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's like just can't find a drummer. It's like that Spinal Tap thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like we got a couple, and they were amazing, and then they just literally just like disappear, like spontaneously combust, you know?
It didn't feel like a new drummer. It sounded great.
No, I mean, like he's an old friend of mine that plays drums, you know what I mean? He's just helping me out. It's just the stops, you know?
Yes, exactly.
That's all it is.
Exactly.
It's all just, it's not when to play, it's when not to play, really.
That's
with this situation.
That's exactly how it is. I'm doing a little bit of a rig check on you. Mm-hmm. What are you using?
2 Fender Twin reverb amps. Mm-hmm. You know, 2 combos.
Yeah.
I think there's two 12s in there.
Yep.
And then I got this pedal board over here.
So basically you're running like a clean push channel?
One's got a red light, one's got an orange light. I think that does help with any kind of anything. You know,
that's
like
tone?
just anything.
You got an orange tone and a red tone.
You know what I mean? Amber, red.
Right.
But then I got this telly here. Mm-hmm. It's a B-Bender telly. My very good friend Andy Hicks at Fender Customs made it for me.
Oh, okay.
Very, very, very shout outs to him. Super stoked on it.
Was it relicked when you got it?
Yeah. He did all that wear and tear.
Okay.
You know, he's one of those guys. He works in the custom shop there.
Right.
He's their custom builder.
Yeah. Well, it looks great. Or no, it looks
He
very
did an
red.
amazing job, honestly. It plays great. It's just a great guitar.
Is that the one guitar you brought?
No, I got this other one that I got upstairs. I'm like,
All right, but this is the
Taking
main.
it, it's just in the like the emergency room up there.
What are you used to? I mean, I guess these are like pretty standard setup with a clean channel.
Yeah, I rented these. I've never played these before in my life. Yeah, I've never seen these amps before.
But you brought a pedal board, so you have some
Yeah, I got my pedal board here. Yeah.
Okay,
I got my pedal board. So I got my
mean,
tuner,
it's,
my tuner, which I thought was fucked up, but I guess it was me that was fucked up, or my guitar was so fucked up. And I got the compression, I got this Orion thing, and then this Vanilla Sky thing.
Is there anything that you always keep on, or is it like main sound?
Yeah,
is just
the way you see it stays like that the whole, like pretty much the whole entire time, and then I just like roll the volume off with my finger.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And this is more like an overdrive.
Yeah, this is the only overdrive I have, which is like I think enough. Sorry, with the kind of thing I'm trying to do here, you know.
Is there a particular reason why you picked that one?
It was the only one that I had. It's the only one I own.
Really?
I don't even know.
Overdrive you own.
I don't even know where the other ones are.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I must own more. I'm sure I own more. I only have one of these, but I'm sure I own more distortion pedals in general.
Yeah.
But I just ever since the fucking the divorce, I haven't seen them.
All right.
I'm just joking.
Well, it's a good overdrive though. I have one.
Right. That's a good one. I've never heard of it before, but hey, I love that movie. You know what I'm saying? Vanilla Sky.
Vanilla Sky.
What could be more? Like, there's
Was it
nothing
Tom
more
Cruise?
creepier. Like, I'll take it. Yeah. Cameron Diaz drives them right off that bridge and just ruins everything forever. You know, it's totally
Terrible time.
not cool.
Well, I mean that's basically it. Like very compact, very neat rig.
Yep, just that and these and that. Like I said, I got a banker upstairs.
Yeah.
But it's like I said, it's in the ER right now, and it's not. It's just poor thing.
Thank you so much.
But, hey,
I mean, it's a very cool, simple
very
rig.
good to see you again.
Oh, you too, man. You too. And,
Yeah, I mean, keep it simple, right? You know what I mean? It's not
That's
more.
what you
It's
gotta
not
do.
more. That's more. It's less. That's not less. You know. To play this raw, it's like it's really what that person sounds like. It's not like hiding behind anything. I'm not hiding behind anything here. You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
completely unforgiving.
It's completely like. You slip up, man. You're doomed, man. They'll hate you forever. Everyone.
They're not going to hate you forever, but I know what you're saying.
Oh,
Well, thank you so much, man, and good luck with the show.
Peace.
Hell yeah, man. All right, question of the day, where you guys ask me a question and I try to answer them. And yes, also, just as a tip, on my YouTube channel, if you go to my channel page, there's a community section now where you can go in. It works almost like a forum. You can go there and ask questions. You can get help from the community, but you can also just post as a comment in this video, for instance. Anyway, today's question is from Subculture Beats. What's your experience with tinnitus? A lot of us suffer from it, and it would be great to hear your perspective. Kamsahamnida. Great. For those of you who don't know what tinnitus is, or tinnitus as it is in Swedish, it's basically when you've exposed yourself to very loud noises and music for a long time, that it makes a damage to your ears and you get a tiny, tiny little bit of... That's a constant, and it sort of never goes away. So going to a show, standing in front of the main speakers without any hearing aid, it will definitely fuck up your hearing. So I do have a slight bit of tinnitus, and I can say for certain that it's actually become better over time. Back when I was young and like 20 years old, and you're invincible. I didn't really protect my hearing when we were rehearsing. Well, I did have earplugs, but when you go to a show and a concert, if I put earplugs in, I'm not gonna get the full experience of the show. And that was basically the thing back then. You had these earplugs and they sucked. And if you used them during a show, the show would, the audio would be terrible. So I just didn't wear earplugs at all when going to metal shows and shit like that, because it would destroy the experience a little bit. However, I noticed, actually not from going to shows, but playing live and standing next to a drum kit is probably the reason why I have tinnitus today. Standing, on smaller stages, you have a drummer behind you, and I'm usually now on the left side, which means that the hi-hat is very close to my ears, and I think cymbals and shit like that, that's what damaged my ears. And ever since it started to appear and I didn't get rid of it, I started using hearing protection. I started experimenting with different type of earplugs. You have the yellow ones, which was kind of like the standard back in the day. You can still get them, but now you have the ones that look like a mushroom a little bit, that you with different layers, like an umbrella sort of that you put in your ears. They do sound better. If you want to protect your hearing, keep the audio quality at its highest, molded in ears is where it's at, basically. That's the best solution right there. It costs a little bit of money and it's a little bit of a hassle. You have to go and make a mold out of your ears, but it's absolutely worth it, even though it's an investment. I think when I did it, it was like maybe $100, something like that, $150. And I still have those. And even though, my ears changed and all that, they're still the best solution for me when I go into shows and shit like that. Basically, they just drop the volume and it's supposed to be completely dynamic and, change all the frequencies of the spectrum. When you use these yellow ones, for instance, it's gonna be weird as hell, and it's gonna sound boxy or shitty. Since I started using this, I've been using it for more than 20 years, I think, and being very careful with my hearing, I've actually seen a decrease in tinnitus on my end. If it's not, it's probably just me getting used to the fact that I have tinnitus. But it was severe at some point. Just a conclusion to all of this, to you young people out there, because I know all of you old people probably already fucked your ears already. Do take this seriously if you want to keep your hearing. If you're just gonna blast your ears, you're gonna get a natural, high pass filter. It's just gonna filter out all the high end eventually. So do take this seriously. Wear protection. It's not uncool to wear ear protection at all. Take care of your fucking organs. Yes. Question today, thank you. All right, my friends, that was it for Sunday with Ola 247. Thank you so much for joining in today. I want to extend a huge thank you, as every time, to all of my beautiful, beautiful members that support me a little bit extra. It actually helps with the channel and keeping the channel sustainable and all that. Merch you can get from olaenglundshop.com, much like this t-shirt right there. Have a great Sunday, you guys, and I'll see you very, very, very soon. Goodbye.